to Study Park. Welcome to Eclipse Study Park. In this video, we will learn how to create Eclipse. How to create user-defined library in Eclipse. Okay, and so this will be help to uh, mainly this will help for creating the Maven Spring project and Spring Boot project and Hibernate project. In this video only I will discuss. In this video only I will discuss for. In this video only I will discuss with you creating Spring application. I'm creating user-defined library in Eclipse for a Spring application. Eclipse application. So here required something. So you should first thing required Eclipse. First requirement is second is jar file like jar files required download from the internet. Jar files which you want to create this type of library you want to create, that type of jars you can download from in the internet. You download from the internet. Third one is requirement. No, second, two things is first is the Eclipse, second the jars is if you want to like import, if you want to attach source files and API, you can also download the APIs and documentation source. So now go in the Eclipse. But remember one thing: if you are creating project here, if you are creating project here, if you are creating if you create everyone getting my screen? Yeah. If you are creating like user library here, then this library applicable only for it, not for other. You can create library in this workspace. Okay, in this workspace. Yeah. You can create here. If you are creating here user library, here, then this library applicable only for here, not for other workspace. Only this folder it can be applicable. You can create n number of project here by using this. If you are creating user library, if you are creating library, like if you want to create jar, mainly if you don't have the internet connection in the regular basis, so not required to all this time to maintain a Gradle or Maven kind of thing. If you are using Maven, so not required to use library, so you can easily you can easily get the dependency from the internet and paste from into the pom.xml file. All this jar will come automatically, download from the internet. But if you don't have the internet connection, then you should use this recommended way to develop Spring application, any type of application. Mainly we are using this approach in the developing framework application, using framework like Spring, Hibernate, other thing like Spring Boot. Then so let's go how to create. First you want to create one Java project here. The Java project is not there. So here, come here, others, Java project. So two things is required. One is the jar files. You can download zip from the internet and extract here. I said to you. So thing from insurance. Now creating project one, like project name test library. Test library. I am using Java, no problem, no problem. Yes, next. I have already downloaded. I am using, okay, so not required change. No, I don't want to open perspective. So go here and right click on the project, right click on the project, and it will give you option like build path, build path, build path, build path, and go into the configuration build path, open build path, configuration build path. Then simply here, go in the library, go in order and export tab, go to the library. Here only one library is there, one library JRE system. I want to one more library, add library here. Add external folder, not add library here. You can add library. Like I want to add library here. But this is the predefined libraries are there, but I don't want to predefine. I want user defined library. So user library, select user library and hit next and hit next. My ID little bit slow. User library. Here, click user library. Choose a name. Give two suggestion. Add new like Spring one 5.x 5.x. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Now you select this library and add external jars. Where you kept the jars, then it gives to suggestion and go into the folder and add it. Here my Spring jars is here. So I want to libs dot libraries here. These jars are there. So I want like developing not a project. I'm showing here to how to create libraries. So I'm using basic jars. Why? Because I am using API documentation, how to attach API documentation, how to attach, okay, how to attach source code also. First of all, I will show you these things. So I want to one context release. Don't select the source code and documentation here. Only select this thing. Context release version only. Context support is index is not support. Okay. Like Spring Core is required. Expression is required. I think JDBC is not required. Okay. ORM test is required. Transaction not required. Not required. Okay. I want this jar. I want to for the but one more jar is required. What is the one more jar is commons login jars. So here you can, if you select this jar, it's unable. You can remove it and you can add. You can remove, add it, add, remove, add it. Okay. I want to add one more jar. If you're using working with the Spring framework, then you should import one jar like commons login. So add external jar. Click here. Go back. I think we are in software. Come here, jars. My folder jars lump. Okay, paste sublet not there. Okay, no issue. I want the common tool connection. DVCP3 commons logging. I think where it's available jar. I want a jar not there. Let me check jars. Not there. If you're not there, no issue. Download from the internet to light, but I will show you. Don't worry. My bad. Not there. I think it's there. Yeah. Not there. It's okay. No issue. No. So I want to go the internet. Here you can search, download commons login jar download. Okay. Search here. Any website you can open. But jar dot 1 login that you can download. Go click. Because if you are not using, it won't be work. Your application will not go. Okay, download. Please wait, take us a minute. Dependency about it. Okay, it's download a zip file. Yes. You go here, download folder. Do one thing. Downloading folder. So X and where download download X desktop here. Okay, no issue. Down to desktop. What is done here? Control V extract here. Extract file here. Here they are. Extract file. Here they are. Okay. These options. Okay. It's coming or not coming. Okay. So come here and add external jars. Let's give the same suggestion to you. It's back. Let's open. It's coming or not coming. So your user library is created. So not required and apply and close. Okay. Coming or not. Finish. Apply. It will come into your project. It will come when you apply and close. When you click apply and close, it will come here. It will come in this place. It will come. I will show you. Don't worry. I will show. So apply and close. So now come here. Click here. It's come on it. It's coming up. For how many jars we added? 3 jars. Now I'm just checking purpose. Check the. So creating one class like test class. So our jar is properly working or not. I will show you. I'm not preparing full example. I want itsp.spring. Okay. So now provide the class name test with the main method. Main method. It's coming. It's coming. So you can put one thing. It's coming or not. That I will give you a suggestion. This is not a here. If you are using a library concept, internet is not required. Once download the jar, then it's okay. So here I will show you. So here type simple application concept. Hit enter. It will give you a suggestion to you. If you jar properly and added, then it will give you. This is the give you know application context. Context equals to okay. What is the like class path? I think the class path XML class path XML context. Okay. Dot this thing. Right? Okay. Now I'm showing an example. Okay. Like file resources. The file resource is also there. Creating one file resource equals to application context equals to new class path application context. Okay. TTX context. My ID context. Context equals to new class path. Control the class path application context. Will it. Now it's coming or not come. Here you can create also source code it, open implementation. Okay, it will open this type of thing, it will open. But I want to proper code it. So here control, hold the control and go into the cursor onto the class, then it will get to the implementation. You can show the implementation class also, these things. Okay. Okay, but I want to some like documentation API for this class. So you should go again here, right click, build path configuration. I want to add some other extra thing. So go here, add external javas things. So here, add library, go here, trigger library. I won't select this library here. If you go this, okay. Now where import and export the jars, add a kind of thing. If you want to remove, then you can remove here. If you want anything, you can remove it. But I want to like attach source code. Attach source code. Click here. Okay. Click here. Work location, no. External location. Yes. I want external file. So go. I want like source. Context dot source. So come back. Come back here. It's required. Open it. It's good it or not. Docs. Open. API doc. Open. It's here. Open and lips core. Where is the core? Core. Okay. Core doc. Core source. Open. Attached or not? Oh, click OK. Source is attached. If you want to add docs, click double. I don't want the URL. I want archive kind of thing. Browser. Here is required zip. Here is the required zip. Here is required zip file. I think zip here is not there. Why zip file is not there? Desktop here. Double click is required. But if you want to add, you can add it. These are houseware. Okay. In my case, I don't know why it won't show it. Here is there. Oh, archive, not a zip. This is the archive. So what should he do? What should we do? Not required. If you are convert the proper zip, then it will show here. No issue. In some other video, I will show you when we using like Hibernate. This is the Spring for the Spring. Okay, I will show you the one magic for the source code. Okay, and okay, cancel and apply. Okay, now refresh the project. You go here, file, and refresh. And we are going to refresh it. Okay, refresh is completed. Now it's go and it gives to you a suggestion. It's good when you go look like that. If you go on mouse any classes, then it will give to a API documentation like that. Okay, this element is either attached the source code or not. Okay, this type of it will gives to you. Okay, this is the all about how to create a library, how to in future in some other videos I will prepare a one separate course like maybe in Gradle. There will be not required to use user-defined libraries like this. You can happily use internet connection. If you don't have internet, then this is the requirement. You should do not add manually jars like one by one. It's here and there. Maybe one jar is here and one jar is another place. If you were using another project, happily you can create another project. Like if you want to create another project, Java. Java project. I will show you. It will reflect it to test. To test. Next, finish. No, I don't want to open perspective. Yeah. Here right now it won't come, but one time you can add it. N number of libraries you can add it. N number of library you can create it. Okay, N number of libraries. So here is not there. Okay. Why? Because here not added. Add user library here. Add. Oh, sorry. Add user library here. Here. Next. No. This library is there. I want to this finish. No. Apply. Apply. It will come here not. It's come. Now your work is so easy now. Create one time, use many times. Java has given one statement. Create once, run anywhere. This is the same here. Create one time library, perfect library, then you use any in this workspace anywhere. And in number of project you can edit. You can also modify and delete, update all these things. You can do it on this library. If you want to add jar, simple. If you click on the no issue, click on the jar. No, like build path configuration. Like I wanna in other way I want to add external jars. External jars go. I want like transaction jars. So go and add like expression I have already given oxygen transaction TX. Okay, add it happily. Oh sorry. I want selected it. Oh, remove it. Go here, selected, add is a library. Next, this one, selected this one. I want to in is a library. For now, select here, add external jar. Sorry, not there. If you are using here, like I want to like context transaction. Here, click open, then cancel, apply, close. Now, let's see. Transaction it come now. Transaction it here in both places it will come automatically. Both places it will come automatically. Thank you for watching. Next video we will learn. I will show you some Eclipse ID related things, how to increase these things, how to work without shortcut keys, how to use in this. Okay, all these things. Next video we will learn how to create Hibernate library. Thank you. Please do likes and subscribe our channel. Please promote it. I will prepare all these things for you free of cost. I will not want to pass from your side. This is free of cost.